Hey everyone, so today we're going to talk about a food that, looks pretty simple on the outside, but trust me, it is hiding a legendary, seriously epic story. We are talking about the humble, the delicious, and the surprisingly mysterious taro cake. Because this snack, whether you call it taro cake or taro quay, holds a secret that goes all the way back through dynasties. So the real question is, what is it? Okay, let's get into it.
All right, first things first, we've got to crack this culinary cold case. We're going to unravel the mystery and figure out where the taro cake really comes from.
Okay, so this is where things get interesting. The origin story? It's not so clear-cut. On one side, we've got historical records from way back in 1851, placing it right in Guangdong. But on the other hand, it's this absolute cultural cornerstone in Minnan regions, like Taiwan. There, it's called taro quay, and it's woven into the very fabric of their language and traditions. So, which one is it?
So, no matter where it was born, we can totally trace its journey. It starts off as this documented regional dish back in the 1850s. Then it becomes a total must-have for huge celebrations like Lunar New Year. And now, it's blown up into this internet-famous snack that people all over the world are making in their own kitchens. What a glow-up.
But the story doesn't stop there. Not even close. Because this isn't just about a tasty snack. The taro cake is absolutely packed with layers of symbolism and cultural meaning. This is food with a soul, for sure.
And check this out. This shows you just how versatile it is. In Guangdong, it's a festive food for honoring ancestors. Over in Minnan culture, the name itself is basically a pun for good fortune. Then you have the taro quay, chow, which is shaped differently to become a sacred offering. And for the Hakka people, their version is all about harvest and community. It's one cake with so many different identities.
And this is where the language part is just so cool. Take a look at this Minnan proverb. The word for taro, iu, sounds almost exactly like the word for good or path. So, when you're eating taro cake, you're literally eating a wish for a good career and a bright future. How amazing is that? It's a delicious blessing.
Hey, remember that crescent-shaped version we just mentioned? Well, this is why it's shaped that way. It's made to look just like these divination blocks, or jiaobei, which are used to, ask the gods for advice. By shaping the food like this, it gets elevated from just a snack to a really important religious offering.
Okay, we've covered the history, we've covered the soul. Now let's get down to business. If you want to make a truly star-quality taro cake, it all starts with picking the right lead actor, the taro itself.
And let me tell you, not all taro are created equal. The two A-listers here are the betel nut heart taro. You'll know it by those beautiful purple veins. It is, hands down, the #1 choice for a fluffy, fragrant cake. Then you've got the lipu taro, which is famous for its super delicate, smooth texture. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either of these stars.
So, when you're at the market, here's your cheat sheet. You want a taro that feels heavy for its size. That's how you know it's dense and starchy. Make sure the skin is dry and firm, no mushy spots. And if you see those purple veins, the brighter the better. That means more flavor. And the one thing you absolutely want to avoid, something called water taro. It's not going to give you that fluffy texture we want.
Okay, now for the part you've all been waiting for. We're going to walk through a super simple, I'm talking lazy person's version of the recipe. I promise, you can totally do this.
First off, just look at how simple these ingredients are. You've got your star, the taro, some rice flour, and water for the base. Then your choice of yummy toppings like dried shrimp or Chinese sausage. And listen, don't be shy with the salt and pepper. Go for it.
All right, it all breaks down into 3 easy steps. First, you just saute your toppings in taro to build up all that amazing flavor. Now, step 2 is the most important part, so listen up. You create a slurry with rice flour and water, then you cook it with the taro until it turns into this thick paste. This right here is the secret to getting that perfect, chewy, bouncy, what they call Q texture. It's a game changer. Finally, you just mix everything together and steam it. That's it.
But hold on, the performance isn't quite over. Making the cake is one thing, but serving it the right way, that's an art form all in its own. Now, I need you to listen very carefully because this is the golden rule of taro cake. You have to be patient. You must let it cool down completely, and I mean completely, before you even think about slicing it. If you cut it while it's hot, you're going to have a delicious, crumbly mess on your hands. Once it's cool, you've got 2 paths. The classic way is great. Just slice it and enjoy that soft, comforting texture. But if you want to take it to what I call the God tier level, you pan fry those slices until they're golden brown and crispy. Oh my gosh, that combo of a crispy outside and a soft, fluffy inside is it's unbeatable. So, we've dug up its mysterious past, we've decoded its cultural secrets, and we've broken down the recipe so anyone can make it. The only question left is, now that you know all its secrets, are you ready to get in the kitchen and serve up your very own delicious piece of history?